Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So of course, as you can tell from the title, for today's video I am filming with the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. I'm continuing my Melt Cosmetics series. Over 2 years ago I started the series with Pat McGrath. I decided I wanted to create a current eye look with every single palette that I owned from the brand. My subscribers loved it so much that they asked me I continue it with other brands. We did Natasha Denona, and now I am currently going through Melt Cosmetics. So that's what we're doing today. It's going to be a quickie eye look. If you are new here, hi, hello, I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and hopefully choose to stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. All right, my loves, I brought you in closer. Let me tell you what I have on my face. Lisa Eldridge in number 15 mixed a little bit of the MAC face and body, and I always put shades down below in this description box. Hourglass concealer, Haus Labs cream contour semi haze cream bronzer, Dior whipped blush, and then I powdered with the Fenty for my under eyes and RMS loose powder for the rest of my face. Laura Mercier powder bronzer in shade 20. I cannot remember using an actual powder blush, so I don't think I used a powder blush. I did participate in the Gourmand Girls Black Friday sale and bought one of the highlighters from the Trapped collection, Trapula, so I used that as my highlighter. And for eyebrows I have Gucci brow pencil, Maybelline brow gel, no mascara, and I just have a little bit of lip balm on my lips. Let's get started with this eye look. Here is what the beautiful Gemini palette looks like, and I'm a Gemini, so I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a color story that I would tell myself I am attracted to like all the time. So yeah, okay, I'm so excited. I feel this is a very loved palette still, right? I'm probably gonna stick to the nude tones just because I don't feel like having a green eye look today. I think I'll go into Lorelei. This is a fluffy Alamore Cosmetics brush, and use that in the outer corner. Yeah, these tones, oh, they're so beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna jump into Polka Dot. This is a Refer 01 Mini, and this is gonna go in the outer corner, and I'm tapping. Oh, these two tones. I mean, this palette is just perfect in my eyes. All right, this is a Blend Bunny B1, and I'm gonna jump into the black Bonnie just a tiny bit to get the outer corner a little bit darker. I could have used that darker brown, but this caramel brown is just so yummy that I could not resist. All right, I'm gonna jump into Gemini, and this is a almost like a traditional kind of metallic. Well, it does have a tiny bit of sparkles, but not like what we see these days, you know? So that's gonna go in the entire lower lash line. Like I said, I don't want to use the green, and there's only 2 shimmers available in this palette, but if you have other Melt palettes, you can certainly dig into other shimmer shadows, but I don't want to. I want to leave it, yeah, like that. I'm going to jump into the lightest matte, but I'm also going to mix another light shade into it. I'm going to jump into Bella Beauty Bar and use this one here from this Unoriginal Nudes palette. B4, yeah, from Blend Bunny. And that's going to be the inner corner shade. So I just dip into the one in the Gemini, and then if I need a little bit more light, then I'll dig into the Bella and just kind of mix the two. Yeah, like that. Okay, let me finish off camera, come back, and we can end this video. All right, my loves, I am back. Everything is nice and completed. I did go into a powder blush, and it's the one from the Saw collection. I used both blushes in here. I can use this one, which is a tiny bit more of a sheeny formula, as a highlighter. So that's what I used as a highlighter on top of the blush and what I already had. For the lips, I went into MAC Cosmetics Grayish Lip Liner and Anastasia lipstick, one of the new shades, Soft Haze, and a tiny bit of the Melt and Edward Scissorhands lip balm lipstick in Bohemian Bliss, the pinky one, just a tiny bit in the center. Kosas mascara, and yeah, here it is. Here is the eye look with the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. I feel like it's such a classic palette. Everybody loves this palette. Well, I feel like everybody does. I could be wrong. Super simple, nothing, you know, super intricate. I feel like you can mix both the tones of brown with the greens, or stay monochromatic and just do the browns, or just do the greens. Just depends on your mood, but I will tell you that I feel the Gemini color story is perfect for a Gemini, being a Gemini myself. Okay, let me scoot you on out. All right, my loves, let me know if you own this palette. They did release it. They did relaunch it, was it 2-3 years ago? And they changed the cover, because I believe the old cover was green and it had roses only on the sides. Now the whole palette has the pretty roses. I did have a Gemini 2, but I had to toss it because there was mold in 1 or 2 of the shades in there. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. I love this. Every time I pick it up, I remember how much I love this color story. Let me know if you own this palette down below, and if you do, this is your sign to pick it up and use it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you, the comments, the likes, the hypes. We hit 4,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you all enough. Hopefully we'll get to 5,000 soon. That would be so amazing. I hear once you get to 5,000, it just happens a little bit faster, that you hopefully get to 10K. Here's crossing my fingers that it hopefully happens. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video.